All right, time for some more real time.
Start the clock.
Okay, we're going to take down Hunter Biden. And the Democrats are like, knock yourself out. We barely care about Joe Biden.
Man,
Interesting, in April, they took a survey. 17% of Republicans said it was okay, only 17%, okay for a felon to be president. Now they took the survey again, 58% say it's okay for a felon to be president. Gosh, what happened? And Pride Month story, 5 drag queens in Philadelphia did a reading, children's books reading, as they do, made the Guinness Book of World Records for the fastest way to get Trump reelected.
Welcome back.
man, I got a giant.
You speak so freely. You speak like politicians who I get on this show who aren't in politics anymore. The ones who are out of office when they can be honest, and that's the way you speak now, and it's a beautiful thing.
Oh, yeah.
You've been very out front on legalizing weed.
Oh, yeah, of course. I've heard that you, too.
Yeah.
He sure has.
I've heard that.
John, that's just a character I play on television.
Yeah.
I never smoked a joint in my life.
The Queers for Palestine blocked the Pride parade in Philadelphia, and I never saw that on the bingo card. But
they all had one question they wanted me to ask you, which is, what is the deal with the wardrobe? People are very curious.
Last year, I noticed you had a great joke. You really nailed it. You put a picture of me, and you're like, he dresses like a guy that the airline lost his luggage. but it's like I'm into comfort.
Yeah.
There you go, comfort.
Yeah.
And I'm kind of, it's like I don't have to iron. And but more people seemed more concerned about me wearing a hoodie on the floor, as opposed to we have senators taking bribes and being, fluorinated and everything like that. But I'm not sure why any of that's controversial for Democrats, whether it's about Israel or the border
because people just want to bitch these days, John. Everything is
Seriously.
controversial to everybody. Matt Welch is back with us.
I thought I was Stephen Colbert for a second.
The New York Times says among college students, PTSD among adolescents is surging. PTSD. Yeah. The fact that we have so... It's just... my father was in that campaign.
Our combat vets sometimes do have PTSD, and they need treatment when they have it. It is real. But that's not what kids at universities have. What
Oh my God, I can't believe they're using that.
Therapy. They have a kind of emotional hypochondria.
Well, I think that people are realizing that this kind of stuff has raised a lot of fucked up kids.
Oh, yeah.
Okay, either they really are that fucked up, or we're overdiagnosing.
Maybe they are being overdiagnosed, but I'm Gen X. But I'll have to admit that we were lucky. Any generation before millennials were lucky because the internet, specifically social media, wasn't around. I bet you, I could guarantee you that's the number one cause of all this trauma that these young kids are going through right now. It's social media. Because a lot of things that are supposed to remain personal and private are put out in public forever. So that's got to mess with their head a lot.
They need to be told, I love you, you'll live, now get out of my house and have an adventure.
Not that easy.
Parents need to be tougher for their kids. They need to set an example here, and they need to stop obsessing over kids' happiness and start worrying about making kids strong.
Amen to that.
They had something really special in England. They had J.K. Rowling, and she helped gender-critical feminists pry away from the progressive left on this issue and stand up for the bodily integrity of girls and stand up for the integrity of medicine.
That's right. I stand with J.K.
We believe here at Real Time that when you look at people's Google searches, it does reveal a lot about them. For example, Melania Trump Googled, do felony convictions invalidate a prenup? RFK Jr., where does brainworm poop go?
Oh,
Nick Cannon. How many kids does Nick Cannon have?
Jesus.
Richard Dreyfuss Googled safe amount of opiates to take before a public appearance. Well,
Oh, man. Yeah, when he was on Club Random, man, that guy.
oh, Ben Affleck Googled divorce lawyers that accept Batman memorabilia. But when somebody checks you on who's on your team, you defend that guy. I'm just saying, men have their bad parts. We're toxic. We're dogs. But it's going to be because of two things. He's old, and he can't get past that issue, and people just hate that about him. And immigration. I mean, just on a political level. We will put a cap of 2,500 now, asylum seekers coming in. If it passes 2,500, if it's 2,501, then we automatically close the border. Fire marshal says, no more. He's going to come here and close the club. It's like surge pricing with Uber. But now it looks like this is his last minute before the election Hail Mary pass, and it's not going to succeed.
That's right, yeah.
It's not even a Hail Mary pass, though. Hail Mary pass, the guy might catch it, right? Doug Flutie.
Biden campaigned on reversing Trump's policy on the border. He reversed it, and now he's stuck with the consequences.
He reversed some, and then he reversed some others. It's been...
including Trump has a 23-point edge among Latino voters. What? You're not even getting the people you're supposedly pandering to.
All right, new rule.
New rule, don't bring your kid to the office if your office is the United States Congress. You know, look what happened. Someone acted...
Oh, my God. Little badass kid. Why was he directly behind him?
Someone acted like a goofy, childish moron, and his poor kid had to sit through it. The latest one is the Baldwins. 7 kids born in a 10-year span. Wow. Guess there were no blanks fired in that house.
Oh.
They're saying, thanks, Elon. It sure beats jerking off to this tree. Newell, now that researchers say marijuana use has surpassed alcohol as Americans' drug of choice, they have to
I love that.
Not to always be the marijuana advocate, but do you know what the stoners are doing while the fight is going on? Eating their waffles. If you're black, you're with the brothers. If you're white, you have to join the Aryan skinheads. There's no, oh, leave me out of it. I like everybody. Norway's recidivism rate is 20%. Prisoners there do yoga. They learn a trade. There's a playground for the kids when they visit.
If they tried that in the United States of America, I think the minority of prisoners, it would work for them. But the vast majority would just take advantage of it. And not only that, but a lot of guys will go into prison on purpose. If it's that nice, I mean, a lot of guys don't care about going to prison now. If it was that nice, they'll probably be committing crimes just to go to jail on purpose. So I don't know if that would work in this country, in the United States. All right. Catch you on the next one.